So it would appear I am in trouble on Twitter, but I'm not sure if it's fair. Maybe you can tell me. Good Marc TV morning. Now, just to let you know, there's a certain style or method that I have to communicating with people or participating on Twitter, and I'm not sure if it's the right way or the wrong way, but this is a way that I'm comfortable with. And my belief is that when it comes to social media, you should be doing what's comfortable for you. So here's how it works. When somebody follows me on Twitter, obviously I get notified by email that such and such a person is now following me. The first thing I do is respond back to them, thanking them for following me, and then I make some kind of little comment so that they know it wasn't sort of an automated greeting. I might make reference to their photo, I might make reference to their industry, to their company, the kinds of tweets they post, whatever it is. I'll make some kind of little personalized communication. So for example, this restaurant review site started following me, and I responded by saying that I've gained weight since I've started reading their tweets. See, it's cute, and as you can see, they liked it, and you know, the world is a better place. The next thing I do is I will check out that person's Twitter account, and I'll scroll through, and if it looks like they're posting interesting things, or things that are at least interesting to me, I will follow them back. So on this specific day, I get an email from Twitter letting me know that Nicole Elizabeth is now following me. And as usual, I replied back with a tweet saying, shout out to Nicole Elise Demare. I guess that's her Twitter handle. Thanks for following. And then I notice by her profile picture, well, she looks pretty sad. I mean, really sad. Like maybe she just, lost her dog or her boyfriend broke up with her. I'm not really sure. But she looks really sad. So I write back, why such a sad face? Cheer up. Now, I thought this was pretty innocent, but she didn't take kindly to this. And within minutes, I get a reply back that says, just because I'm not smiling doesn't mean I'm sad. Okay, but you were probably sad at the time the picture was taken, or maybe that's just how you look. I'm not really sure. I think we're reading too much into this, but it's not over yet. A few minutes after that, I get another tweet from her that says, in fact, why is your face the way it is? Maybe you need to cheer up. Now, I don't think I look all that sad in my profile pic, but you know what? Everyone's entitled to their opinion. And if that's not enough, I get a third tweet from her in response to my original shout out, thanking her for following me, that says, men always telling women what to do. I don't know if I'm really telling her what to do. I don't know if this is a male-female thing, but I did actually look this up online, and apparently it's incredibly sexist, according to some people, for a guy to tell a girl that she should smile more or be happier or cheer up, because the idea being that we are trying to get women to conform to our view of beauty. I'm not sure who came up with this. I'm not sure if it's true. Be that as it may, a few minutes later, I get a fourth tweet from her, still in response to my original shout out thanking her for following me, in which she says, you're incredibly bad at Twitter. Now, soon after that last response, she not only unfollowed me, but also blocked me from her Twitter feed, so I can't see anything that she's posting now. Now here's the thing, I don't think I'm bad at Twitter. In fact, I don't think this is really a Twitter thing at all. See, this is a communication thing, and that's what a lot of people on social media seem to forget. They call these things, these protocols or codes of conduct, and they're all different for Twitter and Snapchat and Instagram and LinkedIn and all the things you should say and shouldn't say, and whether you should share and repost and thank people and all this other stuff. The reality is, at the end of the day, this is about human communication. And what makes social media so interesting is when you post something, well, two things. Number one, not everybody can really understand the nuance of what you're saying. It's kind of like getting a text message. Are you being sarcastic? Are you being condescending? Are you being mean? Are you being funny? Nobody really knows. And the second thing is that it's being seen by everybody. I mean, almost anyone with an internet connection can probably see what you've posted. I mean, sure, there's privacy settings, but let's be realistic, who uses those? So back to Nicole Elizabeth here. My advice to you, Nicole, if you ever see this video, would be, first off, if you're going to post a picture, and this is not just for you, Nicole, but really for anybody, if you're going to post a picture that is extremely emotional, So you look really sad, really happy, kind of confused, something outside of sort of the norm. You're posting this picture to the whole world. I mean, literally billions of people could potentially see this photo, and you have to assume that not everybody's going to react in a way that you think they should. Some people are going to love it, some people are going to be confused, and some people are just going to hate it and they're going to bag on you for it. And if you can't handle it, then what are you doing posting a picture to the whole world? So here's my advice to anybody using social media. At the end of the day, you have to understand that it's communication, and you're also throwing it out there for the whole world. Not everybody's going to respond in kind. You could say something nice and someone will just lay it into you because they may not understand what you're trying to say. They may take it the wrong way, or they might just be an absolute psychopath on an aggressive bend just to make the world a darker place. Who knows? But what's important is that you kind of let it roll off. You have to understand that this online world is full of hate and rage, that something negative will always get more coverage and more traction than something positive. I mean, look at this. Look at Donald Trump. I mean, he's the epitome of negativity in politics, and what he's saying gets way more traction than anything Obama used to say, who used to be, kind of middle of the road, more often than not nice. So am I going to change the way I communicate on social media, or specifically on Twitter, because of what Nicole Elizabeth has to say? Absolutely not. This is who I am. This is how I choose to communicate. It's comfortable for me. And if you like that, then I encourage you to follow me. In fact, if you do, here's my Twitter handle. If you follow me on Twitter, I guarantee you I will respond back to you, thanking you for following me. And just like I do with everyone else, I will mention something specific about you or your account, because I will actually have taken the time to look through it. And if what you post is interesting to me, I will follow back. But again, if I don't follow back, don't take it personally. If you're into cooking or fashion, well, I'm not into cooking and fashion, so I won't follow you. But that doesn't mean I don't appreciate you following me. So enough of all that. At the end of the day, you just have to be you. Now, I know you're going to have questions or comments about this episode, and I would love to hear them. So just post them down below, and I will answer back as I always do. As well, if you have any questions about anything having to do with marketing or business, social media, whatever, throw them at me and I will do an episode where I will answer them, and of course give a shout out to you, because that just seems like the right thing to do. So until next time, I encourage you to continue doing whatever you like to do on social media, whatever makes you feel good and helps you reach your objectives, whatever they are. And as always, I'm Marc Gordon, and you've been watching Marc TV.